What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Satisfactory. Today, we're going to work on steel production. I feel like our best bet's probably going to be to get coal brought in and iron, or I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. So first, we need coal, which pure node, pure node. Okay. Can work with that. And then iron. Looks like there's a couple of impure nodes over there. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alrighty. Well, for now, let's go to that coal node that was... Where's that at? There. That one. So, let's make a portable miner. That way I have a way to belt it back, and I should have enough of everything else to do what I need to do. So, we're gonna go to, I believe there was one yep, right there, that one. We're gonna go to this one. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know, because this, now that I look at it, it looks like this one's high up. Same with this one. Might have to go check these out. Purity temp, normal, temp. Okay, you know what? Let us head that way then. So, what? This would be a good opportunity to grab some solid biofuel. And we shall go that way via a tractor. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. Well, let's get off of it real quick. Open the crafting bench. We shall store the fuel. Let's drive the tractor now. Alright, so... Whee! We're going this direction. And I know I can get there by just going this way. Oh, hello, what do we have here? believe I've looked at these before. These are impure, right? Yeah. 2 impures, so they give me, if I were to put 2 miners, would give me, oh, hello. 2 miners would give me 60 per minute. So I might, which there's 4 of them there, looks like. So I might be able to make use of them, but we shall see. But we are going down here. I may have yeah. Come on. Go up. Well, this is interesting. There we go. Oh, I can't actually dismiss. Okay, well, let's see if I can get on this rock right here. Maybe? No, so close. Ah, come on, get up there. Almost there. Yes. There we go. Now I can just swing over here. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, I'll take you. I'll never not take a bacon mushroom. There we go. Whee! Whee! Alright. So I know there was more coal nodes over here. So we got those 2 that I'm already pulling from. But then there was 2 over here. But I believe one of them is blocked. So let us come see. So this one's blocked. But there's another one right here. Normal node. So what I could do Is there any iron nearby? Pure nodes over there, impure, impure. There's a cluster of them over there. Or I can just belt them out of here and combine them with whatever is over here. I know right now I don't have any way of getting... Oh, hello. Ouch. That's what I think of you. Anyways. I know right now I do not have any way of... Let's see here. Put all these down. Just so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, hello. Take that. Okay, now back to what I was doing. So I can see what I'm doing. We shall cut away some of this forested area. You know, make it a bit more appealing in the fixed eyes. Shrimp puppy! Alright, so we have this coal node right here, or I can go after one of the pure nodes, which would give me 120 per minute way over there. Might be what I'd do. Let's go for one of the pure nodes. Bring it to base. Then I can use those 4 impure nodes that we came by and bring those to the main hub. And then combine them at the hub to make the parts I need. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Back into the tractor we go. Oh. What? Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and turn some of this into what I need. I will be right back. Alright, that should be enough to keep us going for a little bit. Ooh, I'll be able to get over this conveyor belt. Did not think of that through. Oh snap, I was able to get over. Ah, me like them apples. Alright, up we go. This will be a test of the tractor's capabilities. Yeah. This thing can be a bit tricky to drive, I see. Alright. But we're making it, we're making it. Hey. Ooh, wheelie. This thing handles about as well as a monster truck, I'd say. Alright, so... let us head this direction. Oh. Where's your syrup there? I'll have to remember that. I'll probably forget. So, interestingly enough though, something I can do, since I've made these ramps right here, I can use these to get up here. Aha. And then I can go this way. And now, ooh, this is a little flat area up here. Oh, hey, and there's water up here? Who would have thought? Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, let us see here real quick. Coal. Where's it at? I know there's one over here, I believe. And then there's one way over here. So let's go for this one. Looks like it has a path to get up here. Maybe. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Drive tractor. Preferably without going into the water again. Let's see here. Going this way. Is that going up or down? I believe that goes down. So I need to go around it if I can. Let's go see. So if I go this way, come around here. Let's see, where are we at? It's up there. So, like, oops. It's up there. So, get rid of that. I probably don't want to fall down that. So I've had to guess it's up there. So let us build a quick little ramp to get up to it. That's not going to be far enough back. Back here. Should be good. Okay, there's the coal node right there. So I can get rid of that ramp and that ramp. And then build a foundation right here. Ta-da! Alright, well, let's get rid of some of this. Oh, hello. You want some? Take that. Any other nasties up here I should know about? Anything? Doesn't look like it. But that's a lot of bellberries. Okay, I see that hog right there. There's a bean. A little bacon flour over there. That's a lot of purple trees. Holy cow. Oh, hey, a crash site. If I remember correctly. Oh, hey, slug. I'll take you. If I remember correctly, down in there was a alpha hog, I believe is what they're called. They're mean. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Coal. Let us... This is pure node, so it'll give me 120 per minute, I believe. So if I do... I brought a miner with, a little portable miner with me just for this. So we'll build you right there. Yep, 120 per minute. So I'm gonna need Mach 2 belts. Hopefully I got enough belts to get back home. It's gonna be interesting if I don't. back that way with it. So, put this down to right here, and go from here to about right here. And we'll go from here as far out this way as I can go. And then we'll just grab you, put you right here. We'll grab you, take you that away, and then take you that away. We'll go from that power line out to here. Grab you, take you. Ah, dang it. To right there. And then we'll go from, oh, no, not right there, right here. To right there. There. To right there. Okay, from here to right here. And from here all the way to right there works. And then we'll bring you to right there. From there up the hill. Aw, I don't have enough. Okay. Well, tell you what. I will go ahead and bring the power back this way. So, right there. And then build off of you to put right here. And then we'll go from here to over here. And then we'll connect it to... Yeah, that works. And with that being said, let us head over to our upgraded production. I'll build a second floor right here. First floor, so I'll bring the iron and coal, so I'm going to build a second floor. First floor right here will still be empty for just looking at machines and seeing what I'm going to need. Oh, hey, I can see the miner from all the way over here. So, first floor will just be looking at machines. Second floor, foundries for combining coal with iron. Third floor will be the constructors or manufacturers or whatever else I need to make the steel parts. That's what I'm thinking. A little compact, if you will. Alright, and now we'll come over here. Grab a bunch of reinforced iron plates. And then need to kind of clean out my inventory some, so I will come over to go to the biomass production. Let's see here. Open this up. Fill you up. Open this up. Throw you in there. Along with you. You. Come over here. Oh, nope, wrong thing. This one. Throw those into there. Throw these into here. Get rid of some of that. I can also then just put wood into here. Put these in here. Try to get rid of what I got in my inventory. This is probably staying full. Just about, yeah. But we'll go ahead and throw some in there. We'll throw some in there. What is it? Not working. Oh, because it's gotta wait for the inventory to empty out before it can produce. Gotcha. We can Put the leaves I got left in there. Go. Biomass has been emptied out. This will actually just start dumping into there. That's awesome. Alright. Now let's come up here. Clear out some of the unnecessary stuff like the bacon and the spitter remains, the power slug. Yep, that looks good. All I got left is building materials. Alright, now let us go ahead. I wish I had something more than just these. You know what? It might be worth it to look at putting down a resource sink. Just to dump off these at the very least. How much am I making of these per minute? 30. How much copper wire am I making per minute? 60. Yeah. Tell you what. Let's see here. Awesome sink. We'll build it right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see here. Actually, no, not right here. Let us build the awesome sink here. Oh, okay, so let's see here. Okay, it doesn't take up as much room as I thought it would. That's good. So, we're gonna put a merger right here. And another merger right here. Build a belt to here. And then a belt to here. And then we'll build a belt from here to here. From there to there. And then from here to here. And then we'll just plug it in. I'm okay with this because overall this can only transport 60 items per minute. And yeah, it'll be a mix of items. That way I don't delete a whole bunch of different items. It just kind of throws them in here. And yeah, we'll just go with that. So that works. It's not going to earn fast, but it'll be earning at the very least. That way now I have a reason to build the awesome shop and we can peruse its wares. Where do we want to put it? You know what? Right over here seems like a good spot. Yeah, go with that. The awesome shop! Alright, let's take a look. What do we got? Ooh, a cart. And a boombox with a whole bunch of music tapes. Holy cow. There's Goat Simulator? What? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Trophy Pioneering Awards, statues, management. Ooh, these are gonna be really nice. Alright, organization. Oh, signs! Yes, I need signs. Lights, those would be nice. Storage boxes. That'd be handy, I guess. Customizers. Ooh, we can make things look pretty. Foundations. Oh, stairs. Walls. Ooh, windows and doors. Architecture. Ladders. Catwalks. Personal elevator. This is gonna be nice. Ah, the coffee cup. And then it also lets you buy parts. Ah, just wait, my friend. I will come do shopping with you soon. Anyways, back to what I was doing. So, what we shall do is we will build foundation, ramp. We'll go from here. Let's take a look at that. What's that look? I can go one more. Alright. And then from here, we will build that way. And then we'll go find out. Does that line up? That does line up. Nice. Does that stop me from coming up? No, it does not. Nice. So I'm not going to build right here, but I will build right here. Does this line up? Almost. One more. So now we'll go from here to here, from here to here, here to here, and then from here to here. Now, grab the conveyor belt, we go. Oh, dang it. Can't quite reach it. Yes, I made it. Wait, let's make sure I get the Mach 2 belt. From there to there. And from here. We don't want you going underground just yet. To there, and then from here to say right here. And then we'll grab a logistics, conveyor lift Mach 2. Go from there. Let's come up here. And you'll come out right there. And here comes the coal. Nice. Alright, let's go bring in that iron. So I'm gonna need 4 more portable miners. Oh, yeah, I do that here. Alright, 4 more of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let us go take a look at those iron nodes. Shouldn't be too hard to bring those up here. Especially since I can just... I believe they were right over there. So what I'll do, we'll bring it up that way. So foundations, 4-meter ramps. Here. Do that. And also I want you to go up. Let's go up 2 for now. Take a look at this height. Does this work? It works for what I need, I suppose. Make things easier. Let's do this right here. Alright, now. Aw, what's that? Alright. You, come here. I'll take those. Alright. Let's come up here and take a look. So, it's a normal limestone node. If I ever start running low on concrete, we'll grab you, run you over here, and to right here. Take that. Give me your remains. Alright, so there is 1, 2, 3, and 4 impure nodes, which gives me, each of them give me 30 per minute. Means all 4 of them together would make 120. So we shall go ahead and expose all of them by breaking the tops off. Alright, so there's that. And now we go to production, miner. We have this one. We'll spin around, come this way. This one. We'll go this way. This one will go this way. Same with that one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Go ahead and dump that in there. That way it's not in my inventory. We'll dump this one in here so it's not in my inventory. Sort out my inventory. So now, logistics-wise, we're going to need a total of 3 mergers. So we're going to put 1 merger right here. And then we're going to put another merger I guess right here works. And then we'll put another one right down here. Alright, so now we go from this one into here. This one into there. And then we go from this one to right here. This one right here. And then we go from this one to right there. I'm okay with that clipping through the ground, because we're not going to see it all that often. Alright, now for power, grab you, put you right here, put one right there, and then one right there. This one will be right here. this one will be right here. Here we go. Plug that in. Plug that in. Plug that in. And then we plug that in. Alright. Now, in order to bring this back, you're going to need Mach 2 belts. So we shall now bring this back. On another massive conveyor belt. All the way to over here. I am out of materials. Lovely. Well, good thing this is right over here. Let's go see how many we got. Let us come see how many we got. We can also take a look and see how many smart plates we got. We have 100 smart plates. We are 1/10 of the way there for phase 2 on smart plates. And if we happen to overproduce, that is okay. Because whatever we overproduce on the smart plating, if it's not used in the next usage of, or if it's not used in phase 3, we can just resource sink it. That'll give us a lot of tickets. So anyways, now then. Mach 2 belts. Maybe I have enough now to at least get to where I'm putting all this together at. Hopefully. We shall see. Anyways, let's go there. Go this way. And it's gonna go right here. And then it's gonna go this way. To right here. It's gonna go this way. To right here. Then I'm gonna run it over here to be about, you know what? Right here works. Now we shall build a Mach 2 conveyor lift up to here. Boom. And then we just grab the Mach 2 belt and put it right here. Oh, that's gonna be okay. Alright, so now we should have iron. Yep, there it is right there. It's coming in. Awesome. So with that being said, let us see here. Production. Boundaries. If I remember correctly, hold on, let's move this out a little bit. Yeah, right here it works. These take 45 per minute, right? Yeah. And I'm getting 120 in. So that's 45 to 45. So I grab, we want splitter. So we're gonna put you like this, but right here. We'll put one here, and then we'll put one here, then here, and then we'll put one here, and then one here, and here. And then we'll delete the bottom one, delete the bottom one. Have this belt go to that one, this belt go to that one. And then from there, I can do Mach 1 belts to go there into there. Here. Bless it. I did that with both of these, didn't I? I did it. Splitter. We want you facing that way. We want you there and there. Delete the bottom one. Back to the Mach 1 belts. There. To there. And then from here to here. There to there. There to there. Awesome. So now, I'll grab power pole. Let's see here. Their connectors are on this side, so we'll put on one right there. And then we'll put the other one right there. And we shall grab power from over here by connecting from this power pole to this power pole. Yep. And then we'll go to this one, to this one, and then connect this to right here, and this to right here. And now we're making coal. Right? Yeah. Or no, not coal. Making steel. Nice. We're making 90 steel per minute with these two. And I could technically, if I really wanted to, I could build a third one, but it wouldn't be running at max capacity. It'd be running at like 33% lower. So which, if I remember correctly, 45 divided by 3 is 15. So it would just be making 30 per minute. So, but with that being said, production, constructors, steel pipes, steel beams. Okay. And then assemblers allow me to make the versatile framework, which requires steel beams. Okay. And then if I come down here, Tier 3 is done, so Tier 4 requires beams. Beams and pipes. Beams. Encased industrial beams. Encased industrial beams. Pipes. And I need to automate copper sheets. This is probably, okay, so this is where I get the encased industrial beams, as well as the automated wiring, motors, stators. So, I need logistics Mach 3, and I need advanced steel production, because advanced steel production will allow me to get minor Mach 2s, logistics Mach 3, That way I can get Mach 3 belts, and I get bigger storage containers. Blueprints will just make everything easier. So, with that being said, let's come over here real quick and see if our little awesome sink has any tickets for us. It's got 11 coupons. We'll take those. And then also, don't worry about that. I don't want to do it now because otherwise. So where's this pulled from? I think it pulls from the bottom. So if I open up my inventory, split, 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 and then I just bang you up the rest of the way. Put this up. Put that right there. It takes it out. I can put these back in there. Put that back right there. Because I believe there is a little gimmick you can do for putting one of the tickets into the resource sink. So we shall see what that is. Don't remember what it does, but I remember in older versions of the game, you could get something from it. I don't remember what.
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
Alright. What unlocked? Specials? Ah, yes, that's right. The Cyber Wagon. I forgot they put that in the game. I will not be buying that. Maybe buy it and then just put it on a platform and be like, yeah. But what I want is, where's it at? Architecture? Ladders would be nice. Coffee cup. We'll add that to the cart. Add that to the cart. It gives me 6 left. Foundations. Do I go with foundations? Maybe not. Customizer, organization. Signs. Do I take the signs? Maybe. Or do I take... You know, let me get the wall outlets. And then... You know what? I'll take those.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
Ah, coffee. Does that mean now I can actually use this? Well, I guess not. Oh well. Okay then. Do we want to do anything different? Probably not at the moment. Anyways, now we got a coffee cup. I know there's at least one person that will watch this, that will enjoy this little bit right here. Anyways, back to being up here. Let's see here. So steel pipes take 30 per minute. I'm not going to be doing this for now. So steel pipes take 30 per minute. Steel beams take 60 per minute. And I'm actually making 90 right now. So that works out. So really, I don't even have to. So what I could do, let's see here, if I built, I don't know how I want to do this, because I kind of want to, but wait. Oh yeah, signs. Ooh, I don't have that. Where did architecture? Ladders! There we go. Now I can make ladders. This will be nice. So this way I can go, say, from right here up to there. Now I can just climb the ladder up to here. That is so nice. That is so nice. Okay. I'm thinking I might build another floor for this. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see here. Production, constructors. Because I could technically just put you right there. And then put you there. And then if I wanted to even it out, what I would have to do is put... Oh, dang it, I built these the wrong way, didn't I? You're dead. Okay. Delete. Constructors. There we go. This way. One here. One right here. Merger. We can put a merger on this one. And we put a splitter on this one? No. No. Hold on. Let me think about this. So I'm making 90 per minute. One takes 60, one takes 30. It'd be simple if I just combine the two outputs and then split it 3 ways and put 2 inputs into one and 1 input in the other. But I mean, I need a bigger platform. Just so that I don't get too compact in this. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. What we'll do is we'll take a merger and we'll put the merger, say, right here. We'll put Mach 1 belt from here to here. Mach 1 belt from here to here. But then we'll grab a splitter and put it right here. Yeah, right here works. With another merger directly after it. And then we'll put 2 constructors down. We'll put 1 constructor right here. And another constructor, I guess, right beside it. Alright, the finagling we're gonna have to do here. Starters, we're gonna need a Mach 2 belt from here to here. Okay. And then we're gonna need a belt leading from this one to this one. And then we need a belt leading from this one to this one. This one to this one. But then we also want it to come here and go back into this one. That way it splits it 3 ways. We got 45, 45 coming in to make 90 right here. This 90 splits 3 ways to put 30 that way, 30 this way, and 30 this way. If 2 30s going this way and this way, combine back at this one to make 60. So this one's gonna make steel beams? Yes, steel beams. Because it takes 60 per minute. This one is going to be steel pipes because it takes 30 per minute. And now, we are going to put organization, storage containers. We will put 1 storage container right here. 1 storage container right here. This has an output of 15 per minute. This has an output of 20 per minute. Belt, 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 belt. Power poles. We're going to put, let me go around. We're going to put 1 power pole right there. The other power pole will be right there. Here to here. Then to that one. To that one. And from this one to this one. Should turn both of those on. They bring in the resources. Once they get done, they kick out the resources. And they go into there. Alright, good. We got that going. So, I'm gonna need to find another copper node too. And I need to redo this. But let's see here. What milestone do we want to go for first? Oh boy. Hold on. Let's see here. Probably logistics Mach 3, because we can't use some of the Mach 2 miners, like for instance on a pure node, which we have on coal. We can't use it on that pure coal node Mach 2 miner until we get logistics Mach 3. And then to get miner Mach 2s, logistics Mach 3, and that will allow me to ramp up production of a lot of stuff. I'll have to basically go through and redo a lot of stuff. So, let's see here. Nothing in tier 3, so let's, you know what, let's start with, we'll start with logistics Mach 3. This one is just gonna take time because I gotta wait for all the parts to be produced. Once we get logistics Mach 3 and we get the Mach 2 miners, I'll be able to ramp up this production. And it'll ramp up our output of steel beams and steel pipes. And then I can go through and really unlock a lot of other stuff. So, with that being said, I need 200 of each. I've got 38 beams, 52 pipes. It's just funny because you get more pipes than beams, but beams take more resources than pipes. So, with that being said, Let's see here. B. Alright, so do I have any leaves or anything? No, I don't, but I do have some hog flesh I can drop off in the storage. So we'll throw that in there. Thing else. I could set up some. So, like for instance, one thing I could do, there's Caterium that we could go for, as well as quartz crystals and silica. What can I search for? Ooh, I could do sulfur and another coal node, and that'll make black powder. Caterium, raw quartz. Where's the closest raw quartz? Way over here. Holy cow. And then way up here. So. And then way out there. So we've got some raw quartz down here. With a normal node, an impure node, and a pure node, all down here. Which I guess technically I could get to. Nothing's saying I can't, but it is a cliff over here. So I'm not sure. And then I got a crash site right there that I came across that I'm just not pulling up yet because just I want to wait till I get more further along in the milestones before I start taking hard drives. So still need to find a hatcher so I can start working on this. So I want to get the rebar done. Sulfur, there we are. This is what will allow me to get explosives, and I can open up that other coal node over there. That I could open up now. Smokeless powder. Then there's explosive rebar. There's the rifle. That'll be fun. Cluster obelisk. All sorts of stuff down here. So, fungus-like growth. I believe that I can actually get from coming over here. So, if I come over here, there is the mushroom. Ooh, there's even more down there. Mycelia.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Okay. Oh boy. Whole cave network down here. Summer sloop. What is down here guarding it, though? That's the question. Yep, I had a feeling. Get away from me! Get away from me! Ah! I don't like you! I don't like you at all! Ugh. Stingers. Ugh. You're better off without them. Okay, so I can't harvest that. Summer sloop. Thank you. Is there anything that's further up here? Probably more spiders, if I had to guess. Or an exit to out here. Okay. Come here, you. I'll take that. Oh, there's 2 more impure iron nodes right here. With those 4 over there. Nice. Oh, hello, you. Thank you. Alright. So, that being said, don't know if I can do anything with the summer sleep right now, but I've got another one, which is good, because eventually I'll be able to get them to do where I can multiply my outputs. You know what? Let's grab a few of these. How many rotors do I got? I've got plenty of rotors on me right now. I'm built up in here, but this is full up on reinforced iron plates again. But I need a lot more reinforced iron plates. Thankfully, I'll be able, once the research gets done, or once my steel production and the reinforced iron plates, I get enough, I can get logistics Mach 3, and then I'll work on getting advanced steel production, which will allow me to upgrade miners to Mach 2, and I'll be able to do that. So, let's see here. Mycelia. Sure, let's research this. Cool.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Let's see here, let's just grab enough of this real quick. Be able to make some biomass for my research. So I need how much for the research? I need 100. So let's see here. Coming to the crafting bench. Alright, well, I'll be back once I get done getting enough biomass to do this research. That didn't take long at all. Mycelia. Research this. Awesome.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
So rewards here is fabric, and rewards here is fabric. Okay. Gas mask and gas filters. Those are going to be handy. Ooh, equipment slot. Parachute. You know what? How much? Oh my goodness, it takes. Okay, it takes more biomass. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I believe that is enough fabric to do both of these. So we'll research this real quick. Parachutes. Awesome.
Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Okay, handy. Alright, now let's get this extra equipment slot. Nice.
Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess sentience. Don't worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
I'll worry about the gas mask later. For now, what do I need to make a parachute? 20 more fabric. Okay. What else? Okay. Well, let me make that real quick. Good thing is, fabric doesn't take entirely too long to make. It goes pretty quick. And it's not like I needed an abundant amount of it. So now we will make the parachute. And now, that goes on my back. Ooh, I can now also put this on. Okay, how do you use the parachute? Okay. I am going to look through the keybinds real quick and see if that tells me. Aha! Jump and then hold space. Oh, that's nice. And I can drink coffee while I float through the air. How you like them apples? That is cool. Awesome. Hopefully there's no kind of durability on that. Doesn't look like it. Awesome! So, with that being said, Caterium. I could probably do something with that. Ooh, the zipline could be fun. Okay. There is Caterium. Anything close by? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, that answered that question. Deuterium is not close by. Alrighty, good to know. Alright, what about... Let's see here. Oh, alien technology. Nope, not that one. Power slugs? No. Oh. Production amplification. that I can't get until I research Sam. Okay. Well, no idea where Sam is at. So, yeah, there's that. Okay then. Well, let's go see how many tickets we got now. Or coupons, as they're called, not tickets. 5. Gives me a total of 6. What can I do with 6 coupons? I don't know. Let's go look, shall we? Let's go shopping. Shopping's always fun. Let's go ahead and dump that, dump that, dump that, dump those. Alright. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I have 6 coupons available to me. What should I get? Getting some paint finishes probably wouldn't be bad. Or some foundation patterns. Those would be cool. Walls are always nice. Different foundations. Or maybe some actual walls. Gates, doors, conveyor walls. Or maybe I can get some pillars or some other sort of structural stuff. That would be cool. Already got the coffee cup. I don't know. You know what? We'll do this. I will put my tickets into here. And I will let y'all decide. What should I get? List of available items is the Fix-It Factory cart, the Cyber Wagon, Boombox, Absolute Fix-It tape, Fix-It Anniversary tape, Joel Synthome tape, Lee Michael tape, Sanctum tape, Sanctum 2 tape, and Goat Music tape. And then there's awards and statues, but those will be way down the line because that one's 1,000. As far as management goes, there's wall mounts, ceiling mounts, wall holes, conveyor lift floor hole. Don't have that available yet. Some pipeline accessories. Organization, there's the second sign. Don't have the lights available yet because that requires quick wire, which is, if I remember correctly, comes from Caterium. There's the storage boxes, customizers. This is what I'm interested in right here. We've got different finishes, we've got different foundation materials. That way they don't just look like this. We can change how they look. Granted, I suppose if I really wanted to, I could change up the colors now. See? We can change up how all this stuff looks. Doesn't cost anything to change how it looks. Black and red, black and red. Ooh. See here. Oh. That's nice. We can literally change the color of all this stuff. Or we could even do something crazy. Or, you know what? How about this? To get a little bit of community engagement, my alright. My little, we'll start with the hub. Start with this area right here. That'll include the hub, everything built on this platform, including the steel factory. What color should we make it? Because while we have default swaths, we can do a custom swath. They have their own pre-built swaths, or I can edit it to be whatever color y'all want. First person to give me a color combination in the comments on this video, you get to pick the color of this area, and I will go through and paint this whole area that color combination. No ifs, ands, or buts for now. So, and if you want it in a different finish, you may request that. So, I will let y'all decide. So, but with that being said, I believe this is where we are going to call it for today. Depending on how we're looking here. Ooh, we do have the beams, which means we also have the pipes. Okay, maybe we aren't calling it just yet. Completely dependent on how we are looking on reinforced iron plates, which I imagine we probably don't have 400 of those. Also, how are we looking on pallet? Yeah, that's also another reason why I want to do that. We can get tier 2 miners and tier 3 belts, then my coal power plant over there, I can basically double the size of it, which will put us from 600 up to 1200. So let's see here. This is going this way, and it's going into these two. Takes. You know what? Still from Bob to pay Peter. That's what I'm gonna do with this. There's 100. There's 200 there. Come down here. There's another 100 in here. That gives me 304. And that'll feed into all the machines. Ooh, what's I can do now that I have it available to me. What I can do, I can make a ladder right here. Let's take a look real quick. Architecture, ladder. Boom. How you like them apples? Haha. Wee. Alright, well, there's 341, 372, Unfortunately, this production is going to slow down. Whatever this is, those. That's fine. I got plenty of them right now. Rob Paul to pay Peter, right? Alright, there we go. 409. That's enough. We can get Logistics Mach 3 researched at least. That way we have some sort of milestone progress done. And once we have that done, I will probably just leave my PC on for a little bit to store up some resources because, gosh, this is going to take forever. Alright, so we got the beams, we got the pipes, and the reinforced iron plates. Launch.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Alright. With that being said, don't know if y'all saw that. Industrial storage, which is the upgraded version of the storage container, goes from 24 slots to 48 slots. 1 input, 1 output. 2 inputs, 2 outputs. Requires 20 beams and 20 pipes to make. Woo! That's a lot. So, but the real question is, what does it take to build Mach 3 belts? Probably beams, if I had to guess. Yes, it does. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're gonna let we're definitely gonna have to let these beams stack up quite a bit before we can do too much with that. But how long are we gonna have to wait to do advanced steel production? Not long at all, actually. Let's just see if I got the necessary pipes. I probably do. I know I've got enough of everything else. Probably get that done. Here's the pipes. Pretty sure I already got the modular frames in my inventory. Yep. I don't have enough rotors in my inventory, so I'm gonna go snag some of these real quick. Which are right here. I need 200 of them. Sort inventory, there's 100. There's 200. And 500 concrete. Alright, we got everything we need to do advanced steel production. Alright, sorry, this is gonna bother me until I fix it. Alright, that's better. That was just bothering me. Okay, so can't do it until the pod gets back. So I will see you when the pod has returned. Alright. The pod has returned. Let us put all this in. And send it off.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Yeah, it probably would. Alright, so now, so what does it take to upgrade? Oh, okay. So if I decide to, I quite like this color. Pretty cool. Anyways, what would it take for me to upgrade these? So I have to have 2 portable miners, 10 encased industrial beams, 20 pipes, 10 modular frames. Okay. Now, what does it take to make the encased industrial beams? Pretty sure that's going to be in this. Oh, well, hey, there's the automated wiring. Versatile framework. Oh boy. Automated wiring requires SATers. SATers require pipes and wires. Lovely. Anyways, encased industrial beams is beams in concrete. Pretty easy. So, can I make encased industrial beams by hand? I can. Alright, well, in that case, what I will probably do is let my PC run for a little while. Let it build up these resources that I need, because this is going to be a slow process. And then I can go through and upgrade the miners and the belts, and then rebuild the facilities. Expand on the facilities and rebuild them. And improve the first one I'm going to upgrade is going to be this one up here. Upgrading my steel production is going to be essential to ramping up my beams and pipes production, because that means instead of having 120 coming in, I can have 240 coming in, and 240 divided by 45 means I can have 5 of these going, and 5 times 45 is 225. So, essentially, I could double it and then some. Not sure what the then some will be, but I will be able to double it and then some, which will be very helpful. So, with that being said, I will end the episode here and let this run for a little while. So on that note, I hope all of you have a good day, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.